So welcome to this last section of the Skybound blanket. This is the feather section. As you can see, like the stitch looks like small feathers. It's a beautiful texture stitch. It's completely reversible, so it looks just the same on the back. And it's worked on a very simple 2-stitch repeat with an odd number of stitches. So we're going to tweak the first row to get to that odd number compared to the main blanket like stitch count. It's a pretty dense stitch. It's definitely a yarn eater, so make sure you have enough yarn for this section, and you're going to work with a hook that is one size up from your main blanket. So for me that's a 5mm hook, because the stitch is pretty dense, so that you get the same width as the other sections. So let's dive in and let me show you how to work up this stitch. So for this section, we're going to start with our 5mm hook. I'm going to make a simple small swatch, but you're going to work across the entire width of your blanket, which is 210 stitches. So I'm going to make an even number just to show you how on the first row we're going to switch to like an uneven stitch count to get the stitch repeat for this one. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Let's do 20. So the first row is a simple row of half double crochet. So I'm going to chain 1 for my turning chain, and then I'm going to make a half double crochet in each stitch across. And starting with a half double crochet 2 stitches together, just so that I can get to that uneven stitch count. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook in the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert my hook in the second stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all of these loops to do my half double crochet 2 stitches together. And then from there you're going to half double crochet in every stitch across. So you're going to work simply your first row of half double crochets into the last row of your divider section. This is going to be on the right side of your blanket. So then at the end of the row, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. So for your second row, you're going to start with a half double crochet in the first stitch, and then you're going to chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and half double crochet in the next one. And you're going to repeat that all the way across until the end of the row. Then you're going to chain 1 and turn your work again and start row 3. Now row 3 is the repeat row, which is the row where you're going to make your feather stitches. So first you're going to make a half double crochet in that first stitch. Then we're going to make a feather stitch. To make the feather stitch, you're going to start by yarning over and insert your hook in the chain space. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Then you're going to yarn over again, and you're going to insert your hook in the chain space from the row below. So in our case here, because it's the first one, we're just going to insert our hook in the half double crochet below. Yarn over, pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over and then insert our hook in the next chain space, yarn over, pull up a loop. And then you're going to yarn over and pull through all those 7 loops on your hook, and you've made your first feather stitch. Then you're going to chain 1 to close, and you're going to repeat that all the way across. So we're going to make our next feather stitch starting in this chain space, then in the half double crochet, a row below, inserting in the next chain space and pulling through all 7 loops on our hook, chain 1 to close, and repeat across. So when we get to the end of the row and we've made like the last branch of your feather stitch in that last chain 1 space, you are going to simply make half double crochet in this last stitch and turn your work. So you can see like the first branch of your feathers. Now we're gonna repeat that to work the next branch so that it's like doing those V shapes. So we're going to repeat the exact same thing. We're going to make a half double crochet in that first stitch. Then we are going to chain one and we're going to start working a feather stitch. So we're going to start in this first loop, then the row below, then the next chain one space and yarn over, pull through all of our loops, chain one to close, repeat. Now you might feel like those gaps, like the spaces aren't easy to see, but they're very easy to feel. For some reason, they come in pretty naturally. When we get to the end, chain one to close and a half double crochet in the last stitch. Chain one and turn, and we have our full feather, and you're just going to repeat that until you get the desired length.